Okay, so I'm hoping that you can see what I'm seeing here. This is a 12 by 12 metal panel that I had cut. It's galvanized steel. I think it's a cold press. I'm not entirely sure. Basically what's used for HVAC work. So I've been using these pieces for some other artwork, and I've been trying them in a lot of different ways. This has been super fun for me. I'm so excited to use them. So this is a completely different application. You can see I've laid a bunch of foliage over the top of this, and I've used many different types of applications on this. There is the black in here, and there's kind of a rusty part. That is from, you can see that, it's kind of cool. It is rusting, and I'm doing that on purpose. That is from vinegar. I had to sand this down to try to get it to rust, and it's not going as quickly as I'd hoped. I'd seen other people kind of get rust super fast, and I did not. I just probably haven't sanded it as well as I needed to, but there's spots on it, and I'm just trying to age it. I also had lemon that I tried, and that kind of gave it a very light discoloration, and that was kind of cool. The black is interesting. That is from copper sulphate, and if you use that right, you will get kind of a copper patina over top of the metal, but that takes a little work, and I wanted actually the black that does stain this in a really cool way. And I wanted to play with that a little bit. You could see some of the copper coming through. Ouch, I think I'm gonna bit. Thanks. Anyway, you could see it coming through there. But I'm trying actually to get an impression of the foliage, and I had it covered up and sandwiched between this other piece. And I'm just sort of trying to get the feel for this, but I'm too impatient. Anyway, it's happening a little bit here. I think I'm just gonna let it sit overnight, kind of sandwiched, but I wanted to show you what I'm up to with this. Anyway, I'm hoping it really develops overnight, and hope to get more rust in there, and I have a feeling it's not really going to do what I hope to. I'm going to spray it down with my vinegar some more, and I've got my copper sulphate in there, and just hope to get more out of it. I'll show you what I've been up to other than getting bit by that little ant. So the copper sulphate, trying to do a kind of a funky landscapey thing. This is a work in progress. It's not great, but anyway, what I was doing is applying this in layers, and it just has this beautiful patina. Look at that, isn't that awesome? And then I'm gonna go back in and kind of paint a foliage sort of scene with that. It reminds me of kind of, you know, those beautiful oriental scenes with that kind of a lake in front. I don't know, I think it has potential. And I don't know, it's just, it grabbed me. Just thought it was so fascinating. It's just thin piece, but you know, it's just, there's so much to do with art. There's a million ways to go with this, and every time I turn around I find something I'm like, oh, I want to try that. Anyway, this is unique and fascinating, and this is steel. It's not copper, just so you know. I did not go out and buy copper, because copper's crazy expensive. So Anyway, I don't know if you're interested in trying this, but this is a whole nother direction that I'm trying, and I'm going to try some alcohol, not alcohol inks, some of the acrylic inks on this. I'm going to try some of, I did some of my flowers on it. I don't know if I'll do a video on that. I did 2 of them, and I think they turned out really cool with this background. So look for videos on that, but I'll show you this bad boy in its next phase, and then we'll see where we go from that. I just think that's pretty though, isn't it? Just like that. I wish I could just stop like that be a thing, but again, it has potential. Let me know what you think. So keep watching, and come visit me at my page and my YouTube channel, and hope this turns out as interesting as I think it might. Okay, bye. Well, this is the second part of my experiment with the white vinegar on the metal. I am brand new to this. I see people do this stuff and they just have no problem getting their metal to rust. I sanded this really well to get the galvanized coating, which I thought I got the galvanized coating off. Apparently not so much. This is a little frustrating. Although the effect that I have on here is really cool. I like it. I can certainly work with this. My intention is to paint on it. Like I said, it's got a cool background to it, and I can work with it. So I'm going to zoom in and show you some of the details. I'll wash it off and go from there. So my cat is stalking me, but yeah, it's pretty. It definitely has picked up some of the foliage aspects to it. Sorry, I can't just crouch. But some in here that came from where the foliage was laying down, right through here, you can see where that was laying. So I think it's pretty, right in. And then the tree branch right through here. So hi Flynn. So it's not a complete fail. It is a fail, but not 100%. So I guess as far as what I wanted, it was a fail. But I'll show you the finished product, or maybe I can take some video of the process of painting on this and where I'm going to go with it. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you what I was up to with it and the things that I've been playing around with on this. Okay, catch up with you guys later.